Okay. Back to Endwalker again. So last we left off, I believe that we had a long conversation with a bunch of these people. Grahatia, that is a Graal, Elfinol about like Charlene history and things like that. Yeah. Now we're just waiting for Ishtola. And on our side, we're caught up on the Charlene history. I read every single book and I took notes. So hopefully, yeah, I'm just very curious where this will turn out. If the other quest line, it ended in the reveal that Fandaniel is Amon. If this side also ends in a similar size reveal, that is gonna be pretty impressive because I'm not sure what to expect. But anyway, now we're gonna wait for Ishtola. I'm the last, am I? Well, my extended search of the Archon stacks produced one or two possibly useful books. But I wouldn't get your hopes up. If you recall, Orionje learned of the source's reflections from the Gurren oracles. For its potential to cause panic and confusion, that tome was deemed apocrypha. I don't know how to pronounce that word. And sealed away in the great Gubal library. 'Tis even less likely that the knowledge of the unsundered world, not to mention the horrors of the final days, would be left sitting on a shelf for any curious scholar to find. Strange, because I thought Charlene's all about that knowledge, you know? It stands to reason, then, that my colleagues, be they archons or counselors, should perforce be largely ignorant of the subject. Yet, when you confronted Master Fortunaut with a knowledge of the Telephoroi and their machinations, he scoffed at the suggestion that they posed a threat. He seemed adamant that the forum would know if the final days were truly upon us. That means someone removed the books from the library. Ta-da! Honestly, I suspected that all along. Yeah. Which only supports the conclusion that whatever privileged wisdom is guiding the forum's behavior, it is being kept secret from the rest of the nation. Not that I mean to excuse myself from reading duty. Whether they contain mention of the final days or no, these books could yet hold something of value. You weren't thinking of leaving, were you? There's plenty of work for everyone. What? Yeah, she's calling me out for not reading the books. You label for what feels like an age as Ishtola's research assistant. Okay, speak with Kryle after lots and lots of book reading. Oh dear, you look exhausted, but what about your studies? Were you able to find any books on the subjects I mentioned? Yeah, good of you to ask me now, right? A bit late. But yeah, found some shit about how Charlene was founded. Now I'm caught up as the rest of you. I'm basically an Archon now. Okay. Then the day was well spent. Should you wish to read them again, a mammoth at the reference desk will point you in the right direction. For the moment though, I suggest you take a well-deserved rest. We might be occupied with our research for quite some time. Okay, Oh, good night, everybody. It was a nice stream. Okay, what next? Oh, Alize. Alize want to talk. Alize appears in desperate need of a study break. Oh yes, I know that feel. Ready for a tea break, Bart? I know I am. Honestly, my neck and shoulders are going to calcify if I don't stretch my legs and walk around for a bit. Yeah, let's go slice up some shit. You got a glowing sword, I got a glowing bow. Yeah, all ready for this. You know the last stand down in the harbor, don't you? Come and meet me near the outside tables and I'll treat you to their coffee. It's quite good. Archon coffee or normal coffee? I don't know. Archon coffee is probably like mud, some mud mixture. They dissolve nutrient bars in like water, hot water. Sounds fun. Okay, where's the nearest? What? Scholars Harbor. Okay, I can work with that. I have never ever used these bunch of abilities on the bar before, ever. Scholars Harbor. Yes. Yeah, looking forward to study breaks, you know, coffee. I wonder if they serve Archon lattes. Oh, wrong way. Wasn't there that guy who released like the Final Fantasy cookbook with like coffee biscuits and shit? That'll be funny. Hello, Alize. Oh, this is the last stand. That's a bit smaller than I expected. Okay. As busy as ever, I see. How very Charlian that no other gourmet cafe has sprung up to compete for customers. Because there's no demand. Actually, this crowd gives me an idea. Before we place an order, why don't we ask a few questions and gauge the mood of the city? I'm interested to hear what the average citizen has to say about Telephoroi. We might even learn something new. Worth a try, don't you think? Well, here's how I predict this will go down. You talk to them and, who's the Telephoroi? I've never read them in any of the books. They must not exist. Or, they will say, I know everything about the Telephoroi. And then at that point you should ask them, oh, and you learn that from which book? And then you get to the bottom of that conspiracy. Alize is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with request. Yeah. Normal stuff. Okay, Alize, we're gonna go for a short jog. You know, exercise. Good for your health. Okay, fine. Hello, Pironderia. Pirondier. I don't know. Wait, what? What is it? Can a man not enjoy a moment of private respite? If you're looking to share a table, then I respectfully request that you look elsewhere. You misunderstand, sir. We are simply wondering if you knew of the Telephoroi. These enemies of peace have promised an end to all we hold dear and... Wait. You're that house leveler girl, aren't you? And this man of you is obviously a foreigner. I'd heard you were disowned for helping outsiders indulge their barbaric whims, and here you are giving truth to the rumor. I'll thank you to leave me be. I have naught to say to the likes of you. And that's why we probably should have tapped out someone less conspicuous like Ishtola, who is proudly displaying an Archon label on the neck. Neck, yeah. Well, I must apologize. It was foolish of me to expect an ounce of civility from one so enlightened. Come, Bart. Yeah. Well, who else do we subject to this? Hildois. Hello there, Hildois. If you're gonna rebuke me, I'm going to stand on your table. How do I stand on the table? Yes, that's right. Ah, shit. No. You ain't chasing me away. I'm literally in front of you. Yes, I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Yeah, you are cons. No pleasure whatsoever. Pray excuse the interruption, but we're hoping that we might stand on your table for a short while and you might share your thoughts on the Telepheroi and their unconscionable plans. Wait, Alice, way to like, load the question. My goodness, if it isn't the young Miss Leveler. My apologies, but I work in the offices of the forum, and if word reached Master Fortunaut that I was helping you, I'd be fired. I see. We are sorry to have bothered you. Yeah, Alize, man, you should not be. You are the wrong person to be. Yeah. You're the wrong person to be asking this question. No one's gonna help you. Even if I went alone, might maybe better. But it should have gotten like Ishtola and Grahati to go around. Both scholars, both clearly archons. I blame you, Alize. Okay, nah, just kidding. Okay, speak to who? Dickon? Who's Dickon? Dickon! Hello, Dickon. Welcome, sir. What can I offer you today? Wait, is that the Mistress Alize I see there? My word, how long has it been? Far too long, indeed. Meet Dickon, the owner of the Last Stand. I used to frequent his cafe on occasion, in between lessons at the studio. That seems like an age ago now. I remember hearing that you and Master Elfino had set sail for Eorzea, but then you never came back. Lately, there's been gossip about your father disowning the pair of you. Everything alright at home? Huh? I'm disowned. What home? Okay, 1 second. Okay. It's complicated, and I hadn't expected complete strangers to be so familiar with our situation quite so quickly. Everyone has an opinion, it seems. Well, it is House Leveler. No matter how discreet Master Fortunaut may have been, news of your family's doings never stays secret for long. Things being what they are, what brings you back to the city now of all times? We have questions and only Charlian has the answers. As always, tell me, Master Dick. Sorry. Have you heard anything about an apocalypse called the Final Days? What, like the end of the world? Nothing like that, I'm afraid, and that's what you're here to find? Information on this apocalypse? Yes, whatever we can learn. Unfortunately, your patrons appear to be unwilling to speak with me. Hint, hint, hint. I wish there was more I could do to help. Well, for starters, you could, like, threaten to ban them for not helping us. Or you could, like, encourage that guy who refuses to share his seat. Cause not courteous. At least let me take the chair. But maybe there is. You're a visitor to Charlian, aren't you? Then few will know your face. We should be able to pass you off as a server with none the wiser. And a server who has just been strolling around, asking people random questions. I'll probably come back tomorrow. Wait, but the Last Stand, y'all have all regular customers, right? Since there's no demand. How is this gonna work? Maybe we should talk to you first instead of going around asking stuff by ourselves. Alice, your planning isn't the best. Yeah, we just finished preparing a few orders. Strike up some friendly conversation while you're setting down the food, and you might just get the answers you're looking for. Oh, hello there, fellow patron. Hello there, patron. I'm a waiter. Here's your coffee. By the way, I know anything about the final days? I can't imagine this going down well. Not a bad idea, Alice. If you're asking me what I think this is a terrible idea. But you know what? This is your place. I trust your judgment. Well, I don't really, but since you're the one who is planning this and this is your territory, I can blame you. So yes, I think we should go ahead with this. Okay, yes. That's right. No one will blame me. Everyone will blame you. That's the spirit. Pay attention now and I'll explain where each of these dishes... Oh no. I was not trained for this. I'm a culinarian. I'm not a waiter. The tea set is for the chatty group sitting by the water's edge. The omelette is for one of our regulars, a Highlander by the name of Gisla. She's sitting at an outside table with a friend of hers. Behind them, you should see a Mikote gentleman. He ordered the oven-baked lobster. Got all that? If you're not sure, just ask and I'll explain again. Good luck. I will try to remember that. I'm gonna hide chat so I can see shit. And okay. Place the correct dish on the first customer's table. I am a terrible waiter. I don't even know where the customer... Oh, there you go. What did I order again? Lobster? Wait, I'm a waiter. Wait, I'm a waiter. I'm supposed to be wearing something nice. Shit. Not that. Not terrible. What's a more appropriate waiter's outfit? I think this is good. Let's go with this. Hello there, my good people. And oh my god, there is a lalafell here. No, there's a lalafell there, but I'm not a lalafell, I'm a chicken. Fuck. Okay, fine. I guess Rockly will be... No, not Rockly. Ishida Uryu will be delivering your shit. I'ma give you the omelette. Excuse me, I didn't order this. Where's my tea set? Fuck. Yes, clear away. Give you the tea set. Oh, my tea set. Lovely. Thank you. Nutella for who? Sorry, I never heard of them on their final days. My friends and I are somewhat uninformed when it comes to current event. Now, if you wanted to hear about ritual arcane practices of the 6th Astro era, common or esoteric, then I'd be happy to talk your ear off. I will hold you to that. Herman Jart. Okay, Gisla. How are you doing? I have the omelette you're waiting for, and that is a massive bento set. Finally, 2, 4, 6, 8. Let's dig in, no time to waste. What? The Telephoroi? Yes, I remember seeing the name in the latest Gazette. That and some grand claim about the end of days. Same old senseless warmongering. When will these folks grow tired of spilling each other's blood? Best stay out of it, I say. The forum made the right choice and I fully support our decision to remain neutral. Here's the problem. If something's going around whacking neutral countries, will it really give you an option to stay neutral? feel like she doesn't know anything about what's going on, but okay. Okay, Smitutia, what do you have? I'll give you the lobster. Yeah. At last, the oven-baked lobster is mine. You have no idea how long I've scrimped and saved and suffered to afford this heavenly dish. And the cat's there to share as well. The final days? This is the first I've heard of it. Although that would explain why my friend has been rushed off his feet. It must be a busy time to be a gleaner. What exactly is a gleaner? Can you... You don't know what a gleaner is? They're collectors of a sort, travel the world procuring things that we haven't got here in Charlian, priceless books, unusual life specimens, and so forth. So named for those folk who trail after the reapers in the fields, picking up every grain which was missed. Aye, by all accounts, gleaning is a most meticulous and demanding profession. If those Telophoroi make good on their audacious threats, then many uncatalogued rarities could be lost forever. Why else would the gleaners be buzzing about in such a frenzy? Watch the harbour and you'll see what I mean. They're carting loads in from the docks all day. It's never been this hectic before, not like this. Ahaha! So Master Fortunaut is in fact... Not Master Fortunaut, but like maybe Charlene is in cahoots with the final day people. I mean the Telophoroi. You know, maybe. Who knows? But it's possible, you know? Anything's possible. I wonder if Copied Factory has any better glams for me. Any trouble with the customers? Were you able to get anyone talking? We will be able to get everyone talking. Not very useful though. Well, I guess we managed to glean some information. Interesting. They seem unaware of the final days, aside from whatever vague news the gazettes are printing. Even Dickon had nothing to offer, and he's the best source of gossip in the city. If the forum does have secret knowledge, then they've done an impressive job of ensuring no one whispers it to the wrong ear. That might also mean that there is no secret knowledge. And they're just like, yeah, we've seen the last 10 final days. This one must be the same thing. Oops, I missed that. In any case, thank you for playing the part so well. Here, that cup of coffee I promised, so I did all this for 1 cup of coffee. But let's enjoy our drink somewhere else, shall we? Maybe behind the peristyle, away from the gossips and their wagging tongues. Alright, time to go. Doko. There, okay. Okay, wait, something's wrong with my mouse. Okay, slightly better, but okay. Wait. I'm going there. There you are, Desiree. Yes, this should do nicely. Out of the wind, out of sight. This is out of the wind. Slightly dangerous, but okay. Coffee fee. Oh, they can't let you take the cups as well.
When our father disowned us, I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It wasn't until much later that his words began to sink in, that I began to feel the weight of what it meant. Do you remember when the decision was made to come to Charlian?
Yeah, I do.
Graham said that the Forum was determined to keep us in the dark. and that Father's venomous performance was part of that strategy to keep us at arm's length. Perhaps it was. Father argued with Grandfather on many occasions, but never with such dismissive contempt.
Maybe because you're kids, that's why he's dismissing you.
And when he demanded what justifies the sacrifices we make in war, I honestly didn't know what to say. Neither did Alpha know, I know, but never for one moment did I believe we had made the wrong choice. So all I could do was fume silently.
Well, I mean, if they want to know what sacrifices you make in war, all we gotta do is invade them, you know? Say, okay, all your books are mine. You wanna fight or you wanna just give it up? That should tell them.
It was only afterwards that I realized how childish I had been. How being stubborn and self-righteous must run in the family. If I could have just mustered a civil response, then things might have turned out differently.
Yeah, maybe. Too late. Hello there, gleaners. Let's open up some of those boxes and see what there is inside then.
They must be ferrying goods to Labyrinthos.
Remind me, where is Labyrinthos? Is that like a Mentos, but harder to find?
A vast complex beneath the island.
Oh yes. Thanks for answering my question. Almost as if you can hear me. A vast complex beneath the
Charlian
island.
is famous for archiving knowledge from around the world. Well, that knowledge is not preserved exclusively in dusty tomes and desiccated samples. Our living library, comprised of all manner of flora and fauna, is housed and studied within that underground facility.
Always underground, huh? Is there a reason? Because the final days you know
Still,
you're coming?
that did seem to be an unusually large shipment. When I lived here, it was rare to even see such cargo transported by boat.
Oh, they're preparing for the final days.
Didn't you hear something in the last stand about the gleaners coming and going?
They know
more
the
than
world is
usual?
gonna end, and so they're tapowing everything.
Well, I think they're the ones we saw manning those boats. And gleaners answer to the Forum. If the appearance of the Telophoroi prompted this sudden burst of activity, then Labyrinthos may hold a clue as to what the Forum is planning.
That's right, because the world is gonna end, and the Forum already know it, and they know there's nothing you can do to stop it, and so Charlian is going to keep all the knowledge and live on. That is to say, come what may, we shall live on. Yeah, that's probably it. And that's why it's all on the ground too, so that even if shit happens, underground shit is more well protected anyway. They're like squirrels. Alright. Yes, Elise? Oh. That took a while. Except we should tell the others of what we learned about the gleaners. Go on ahead to Numenor, and I'll join you in a moment. Master Deacon will want his cups back. That's what I said. Speak with crowd. We're going to the studio. Not sorry. Wee. To the Lala sprint. Hi there, Cryo. Welcome back, Bart. Been for a walk and cleared your head, have you? Yeah, went for a walk, had some coffee, work as a waiter for a short while. Why do you ask? Not exactly, but we did some impromptu investigating and turned up information on the Gleaners. And gleaned some information on the Gleaners. This is like a summoning circle already. It makes sense. The Gleaners take their requests directly from institutions and bureaucrats. But as you say, they ultimately answer to the forum. A sudden and significant increase in Gleaner traffic and in cargo. It certainly gives the impression of an overarching plan being put into motion. Let's see what theory we can build from the facts. As Ishtola observed earlier, Nomenon's archives appear to contain no information concerning the final days. Coupled with what Bart and Elise learned at the Last Stand, we can be reasonably sure that most Sharlians know nothing of that particular period of ancient history. Yet, my father and his colleagues are not only familiar with the final days, but are also somehow certain that the destruction is being perpetrated by the Telephoroi is wholly unlike these apocalyptic events. Moreover, the Forum claims to be so occupied by a duty of such pressing importance that they saw fit to unanimously deny Eorzea's request for aid. Okay, here's my theory. The Forum thinks that the final days are really upon us, and there is nothing that can be done about it. It is coming anyway. So they are squirreling away all the information into their little bunker and placating everyone else with little lies, because this is the most important task. Don't distract us from it. Don't come and meddle with it. We don't want you to know about it, because once they're trying to foil the Telephoroi's plans in their own little way, and that little plan of theirs will only succeed if no one knows about it. And that's why no one knows about it. And yet, you guys are trying to pry into things that you don't know anything about, and you're gonna accidentally leak the plan. And when they accidentally leak the plan, the Telephora are gonna fuck everything up, and the Shaman's gonna say, "Look at what you've done! Look at what you've done! We almost saved the world." And then Bart, not Bart, the Cyrus will say, "Ah shit, that was a good plan, but not good enough. Why sacrifice? Why have a small safe plan when you can go big or go home?" And they will go big, and then they will go home. That's to say, they will fuck it up massively, and then it'll still turn out okay in the end. Prediction. I do not think it's a stretch to conclude that the Gleaner's recent activities are in service to the Forum's secretive ends. In which case, our next course of action seems obvious. We visit Labyrinthos and assess the situation for ourselves. And if we're lucky, the Gleaners will be far more receptive to our questions. Yeah, that's right. This time Ishtola and Grahatia, you two go in front and not the twins. Okay? Okay. A fine idea. What should we expect down there? I think, what should we expect down there? Fishing for information. Oh, I would hate to spoil the surprise. As for myself, there are a few more subjects that I should like to research. I may join you later, but feel free to leave behind your borrowed books and be on your way. I'll see to it that each is returned to its proper place. That would be a great help. Thank you, Raha. Okay, let's head down the stairs over there, and I'll show you where the entrance is. You two are the only people in the entire Sharlayan so far that are carrying weapons, and they're glowing weapons. And we're just gonna storm down into the labyrinthos and hope that they treat us nicely. Okay. Ready? Labyrinthos is not too far from here, but you may find the path a little bit disorienting. Alright, follow Alize. Off we go then. Don't disappoint me. Hello? Are you moving? My god, please walk a little bit faster. Come on, Alize. I've seen you run faster than this in dungeons. Are we not in a rush? Are we not in a hurry? Come on, Alize. You're too young to be a grandma. Yeah, you really should move along. Yeah, start to run, man. Run, 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 run. Come on, you're not that weak. Are you? Oh my god. Alize. Last one there owes me. Did you just stop? Excuse me. Now we run. Try to keep up. Now we run. Okay. Finally. Keep to the path straight ahead. Right, we could have done this a little bit earlier, but anyway, I've got time to admire the view. Wow. I'm not even sprinting. Come on, Alize. You can do better than this. Why you stop? Alize, you realized there was an either right here, right? We could have just used the freaking Aether net. Why did you run? Alize, please. Please. My god. Alize. Wait tahan je. Here we are, through the door and down the stairs. You did remember to attune to the shot back there, didn't you? Yes, I did it a long time ago. It will make your life much easier if you need to come back in a hurry. Otherwise, we should keep moving. Yes, let's keep moving. Let me get the bird as well. Hello there, Rostra. Chocobo keep. Well met, traveler. Might I introduce you? You're a Chocobo porter, and I got no idea where to go. Okay, nothing. Hello, Cryo. How are you doing? How do you all make it here faster than me? We're all here now. Yes, I've taken the liberty of securing permission for our group's descent. Right, everyone onto the lift and down we go. Dun 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 dun. Oh wow, that's sunny.
Deep beneath the scholar's city shines a false sun within a fabricated sky. In any age exist those who consider the floor an extension of their bookshelves. And this vault's architects surely belonged to that special breed. If the stack grows too high, start a new one. If no room remains, then make more rooms. A simple solution at first, and then bit by bit, a profound transformation. Knowledge buried beneath knowledge, a growing, creeping labyrinth from which there is no escape.
Wow. why build a dome if you're not gonna use literally 90%
Not
of
what
the
you
space?
expected. I must admit, the artifice is very convincing. But I assure you that we are beneath Sharlayan itself. The breeze you feel, the flowing waters you hear, all created by the hand of man.
The island is volcanic, you see. And once upon a time, this great hollow must have been a reservoir for magma.
Fair.
It was discovered some 400 years ago, at which point it was repurposed as a storage facility for scrolls and samples and such. Renovations have continued, with nigh on no interruption to this day, with the lower levels still undergoing expansion.
Aren't those people gleaners?
Aye, judging by their dress. They are said to work alone as a rule, but 'twould seem that rule is being enthusiastically broken today. It may be as you suspected, that they are engaged in a task apart from the norm.
Let's spread out and get some answers then.
Oh no. She got an echo too? Maybe she just needs some coffee. Hello, fellow
Did you call to
Lalafell.
me just now?
Did I call to you just no. Krell, I think you need to get some sleep.
No. How odd. I must be a bit dizzy from the descent.
Krell is getting the echo. Heidelin
I'll
is
be
calling.
fine, I'm sure.
Here.
Let's get to work, shall we?
Think. Feel. Alright. We are here. Very nice place. Is this actually like a huge map? It is. There are 3 Aetherytes in this little underground place. Wow. Okay. This will take some exploring. Dobby, how are you? Thought I got stabbed by a knife. You wanna know what I'm doing? Hauling books in ore and form. If it needs hauling, I haul it. Every decade or so, they take stock in labyrinthos, you know, sort and tidy up inventory. Never seen an operation like this though. They just did one a few summers ago even. And then with no warning and all this mess has dropped in our lap. Orders from on high. Damned if I know the reason. Could be that they're changing the layout, eh? Preparing for the next big expansion. Okay. Good to know. Next. Tia V. Hi, Tia V. Let me think. The Rhea seeds should be item 1058, cumin seeds 1059, snowballberry 1060, or what day 1061. Bookkeeping. Ah, my head feels like it's stuffed with moko grass. Why more loads to take out than carry in? Why do all this at once and risk mixing it up? What if someone mistakes the curtain carrots for the gear variant carrots? What then? In and out of labyrinthos. That's interesting. Why is it going out? Yeah, why is it going out? That makes no sense. At least that might mean my guess is wrong. Why is it going out? Why is it going out? I've got no idea. Let's just finish asking. Hey there, Aaronville. Killed any titans lately? You are here to help or giving me more headaches because you don't have the look of a cleaner. I have no mood for idle chatter. One of my colleagues was so exhausted he took a tumble and crashed into a pile of crates. Now I've got a pack of marmots running loose. Exhausted gleaners. Gotta pay them more, I guess. Oh, buddy boy. It's a buddy boy. Oh, hello, Aaron. Yeah, you're in Titan mode, that's for sure. Is that Emet Silk hair? Not exactly. This way. Crowd. Why do you think it's leaving? Why do you think that they're shipping shit out? What tales do the gleaners have to tell? So, this grand operation began without warning. And for every item they bring in, they're sending more inventory somewhere else. That will explain the haggard faces I've been seeing. Alright, very interesting. Okay, what I'm thinking at this point is that if we subscribe to that, what do you call it? If I'm gonna subscribe to that, what do you call it? The bunker? Annihilation bunker? Theory? Nuclear bunker, yes. Nuclear bunker theory. Then that means they're building a second nuclear bunker somewhere else. But if they were doing that, I would have heard a lot more about people constructing other stuff. So, okay, if they're sending inventory somewhere else, they are definitely storing it somewhere else. Or are they using it somewhere else? But they wouldn't use everything, would they? It is more likely that they are using to store it somewhere else. Okay, so right now my best guess is that they're building a second or third or fourth nuclear bunker. Most likely just a second one, since that the in and out is equal. Yeah, since the in and out is equal. They're building a second secret nuclear bunker because they are worried that this nuclear bunker will be destroyed. Aha. Okay, yes, that makes more sense. We are right, the forum is definitely up to something. And they are turning Labyrinthos upside down in the process. And they don't care about shit getting mixed up here because they expect this place to be destroyed anyway. But they're gonna use the resources in the existing Labyrinthos to create a second Labyrinthos. This one's the decoy. The real nuclear bunker is elsewhere. Oh, I got Ethernet access to. Oh, right, okay, yes. Crowd appears lost in thought. We do well to learn more of what specifically the Gleaners are being tasked to do, as well as who has tasked them to do it. If you're game barred, I have an idea. Let's sign up to be Gleaners. Oh, didn't one of the Gleaners. Okay. Yeah, let's go get some marmots. Wow, you're turning your charms on a Gleaner, eh? Okay, marmots, come at me. I'ma kill you. I kill you. Marmots. You wish to help me find the marmots? I have nothing to prepare for. The name is Aaron, friend, specialist in the collection of live titans. Oops. That's it, the capture of these Naxian marmots is a trial I have no desire to repeat. Grizzled mice, they call them. For a mercy, there's no other marmot species in the queue at present, so there should be no mistaking a little fugitives. If you happen to catch any, stuff them in this sack. Gently, of course. Alright, let's go catch some marmots. Where to begin? Forest. Be on your guard. There are beasts up there who won't be hesitant to prey on the marmot or you. Haha, they can try. I'll search the west and the eastern part of the forest is all mine. Alright, let's go. Is there any Aetherites nearby? No? No. Well, okay, this is a very nice forest. Not a very thick forest though. Blue fire. Marmot-kun. Dokode. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. That's one ugly ass. Oh fuck. Yeah, you did. Don't mess with me, man. I see nothing that I can click. Like, literally nothing. Marmots. Marmot-kun. Doko deshita? Eh. Marmot. Oh, here. Grizzled mouse. Is that a marmot? Oops. Hello. Apex arrow. Oh no. Oh, it's too late. Oh yes, Apex arrow. Yes. This arrow does 500. Refulgent arrow does 280. Chirp, squeak. No, fuck you. Come back. Come on. I don't literally have all day. Come on, guys. Stop running. Stop running. You want to get eaten or what? Hello. Hey there, Marmot. I've got nice treats for you. I've got cookie biscuits. They may smell a little bit like chloroform, but it won't hurt you much. Come on, Marmots. Oh, there you are. Hello. Anyone else? Come on, Marmot. Do not run away. Red sack. I gotcha. No, fuck you. Fuck you. Come back. For fuck's sake. Next time I'm gonna cast Bind on them. How am I gonna get up there? Fly? Does the troll have like ripped pants? Yeah, he does. Nice ass. Ah shit, he hurt me. Oh, he died. Noob. Marmot. Where are you? Oh, Eta Karen. Oh, I see you there. Chirp. You're not getting away today. Gotcha. Yes. Finally. Now I just gotta kill the two of these fuckers. That's right, I'm gonna fight you both at the same time. And I can Apex Arrow the bunch of you. And Shadow Bite the bunch of you. I'm pro. Oops. Wait, hey, Grace is also here. Let's not. Should I move Shadow Bite down then? Yeah, I should move it down. Okay. Honestly, I should move this here. Okay. Squirming rat sack. I mean, I'm so close to there anyway, I should just... Should I? Nah, I'll go there when it's supposed to go. Hello, Zibetalun. Hi. Down the road with one marmot. I wonder how many he caught. I bet he caught none. Aaronville, yes, nice to meet you. You have no idea how hard it was to catch a marmot. How did you? Oh, you caught on 3? Okay, I take that back. You're not bad. Okay. Yeah, marmots. Thankfully, marmots seem to be unharmed. They've held up well in isolation, but it's much too soon to release them to the habitat. It's a good thing we were able to recapture them so swiftly. You have my thanks. Who tasked you to capture them in the first place? Yeah. That's my real question, isn't it? Why, the authority in charge of Labyrinthos now and in perpetuity. The same officials who had us working day and night of late, the honorable members of the forum. Who else? Suitable for consumption and easy to breed. Those were the 2 conditions I was given for the stock I was instructed to procure. Wow, okay, they're definitely building like a bunker. I don't know what the forum has planned for these creatures, but at the very least I doubt they'll be served for dinner today or tomorrow. Yeah, honestly, it sounds like they are getting ready for nuclear bunker. There you are, Bard. Is this the gleaner you mentioned? The one who was talking about lost marmots? Interesting company you keep, friend. Who are you folk anyway? I am Kryle of the students of Baldersion. The others are my associates. Truth be told, the forum's decisions of late have not sat entirely well with us. That is why we make the descent into Labyrinthos. We hope that by seeing these decisions put into action, we might more fully understand their reasoning. Not sorry. Wise and practical. Never hurts to try and gain a broader perspective, does it? Doesn't it? Anyway, other duty calls, animals to capture, and enclosures to empty. Once again, I'm sorry I can't offer more for your services. Did you learn anything new from your friend there? Actually, yes. The easy to breed thing is a huge giveaway, I think. So we've confirmed that the order for this ambitious operation did indeed come directly from the forum. However, the gleaners have not been informed of its purpose. I'd say that fits with everything we've heard thus far. Yes, it indeed does. To an extent that even Kryle doesn't realize. Is it... Okay, I really think you should just give me the Archon tattoo right now, because I am clearly like way ahead of everyone else. Okay, very good. We also discovered when the operation was begun. The forum contacted the Gleaners Guild ship and put their people to the great work some 4 days after the Telephoroi made their chilling declaration. As seasoned travelers, the Gleaners keep abreast of news from every corner of the world out of necessity. Thus, I am inclined to trust their calendar of events is accurate. Okay. Altogether, gives a distinct impression that this undertaking was a sudden and unexpected development. Yet I find it hard to believe that such a comprehensive restructuring of the Labyrinthos and its archives could have been planned in so brief a window. Nay, this plan was long in the making. They were but awaiting the right time to put it into effect. And the Telephoroi's declaration was what set it all in motion? It seems likely, but let us not leap to conclusions just yet. So basically they had a nuclear bunker plan since long time ago. And now that the final days are upon us, deny, and meanwhile construct the second nuclear bunker. Okay. For the moment, I suggest we conduct a wider investigation on Labyrinthos. The more facilities we visit, the more pieces of the puzzle we stand to find. Okay. Next question is, how does this tie into the secret Charlian history? I may have to go back to the library and take a look again. In that case, how about we head to the Archaeon? From there we can reach the lower... Oh, Kryle! You're getting a headache. Kryle, what's wrong? I'm fine, truly. The sudden descent has left me with a bit of headache, that's all. Nothing that will stop me from soldiering on. Let's be about it then. Not foreshadowing at all. At least allow me to take the lead. I'm fairly certain I remember the way to the Archaeon. Hydaelyn is calling to Kryle, that's what. We follow the path east. Through the forest where you were chasing after that mouse or marmot, was it? Anyway, it is the trolls you need to watch out for. No, it is the trolls that need to watch out for me. Nope, I'm not going there. I'm going to go check out the library first. Ah, fuck it. Yeah, so it's a little bit weird, isn't it? Wait. Yeah, now I blend in. Okay. Oh man. So Charlian was found out by that one guy. And Charlian, I honestly cannot remember. That one guy founded Charlian with the principles of what? Knowledge? And they found that city. They founded that city with. Behold, the Archaeon. As Nomenon serves as Charlian's literary archive, so does this structure house the city's wealth of material data. Okay. The architecture too is similar. The building you see is merely the upper entrance, an access point to the vaults carved into the cliffside itself. Within those vast rooms are stored countless samples and specimens, as well as detailed records which describe them. In a matter of speaking, the Archaeon contains a physical history of the Charlians' unwavering dedication to the accumulation of knowledge. Alright. Great. Thanks. An appraising look, eh? Well, we won't learn anything of value standing out here. Let us proceed into the main building and speak with the custodian. That we should. Hello, custodian. How are you? Ooh, triple triad. Nope, I don't play that shit. Greetings, we are here to peruse the Archaeon's vaults. Peruse? You are clearly not gleaners then. Might I ask your affiliation? We belong to the students of Baldesion, but is that relevant? I was given to believe that these vaults, those open to the public at least, were open to the public. Ordinarily, yes, that would be the case. At present, however, access is restricted. Only persons directly involved with the reorganization efforts are permitted to enter. Oh no. Not us then? I suppose we had better move along to another facility. This building has a lift which connects to the middle tier. Yes, might we at least make use of that? Sorry, but no. That service has also been suspended, I'm afraid. For the time being, priority is given over to the conveyance of inventory. What? So this is as far as we can go? I apologize for the inconvenience. Please come again after our restructuring operation has concluded. This is reminding me a lot of like the Amarot kind of thingy. Like, oh wow, everyone's queuing up to, save the world. Reminding me a lot of that. We'll see. By that time it will be too late and we were so close to getting answers. We need to rethink our approach. Let us step outside for a moment, shall we? Students of Baldesion. Clearly doesn't think very highly of students of Baldur's. I'm gonna go attune to the Aetherite first, if you don't mind me. Right, let's go. Oh, this mic. Okay. Aetherite. Okay, attuned. Stola, how are you? We are at an impasse. As we have no other leads, I should like to pursue this one further. But I doubt that our stone-faced custodian will be swayed by heartfelt pleas. We must seek another means to access the lower levels. It is likely that the people in this area who are involved in the restructuring in one way or another, if we were to ingratiate ourselves, they might allow us to accompany them on the lift. Let's ask around. Surely someone is in need of a few strong backs to lighten the load. Well, let's go. Why not? Any chocobo folks around though? Chocobo. Yeah, there is a chocobo. Woo! Chocobo. Bemused student. Am I taking the lift? Oh no, we're just students. They won't let us into Archaon even though we found... Actually, I have no idea what it is we found. There's no record of such a creature anyway. Well, I was wandering around Tranquility, and so we thought to donate it to the vaults. Squeal. Oh, this little squeal, don't you think? Anyway, I suppose we have to take care of it until the Archaon is open again. Well, that's one. Who's the other? Anybody else? Hello? Does anybody need help around here? Oh, there you go. Bone-weary worker. Yes, that looks way more promising. What's that? Take you down the lift with me? Sorry, but not a chance. I've been up and down all day and only now have I found a spare moment to rest. Aww. I did see a fellow greener hitting on the gate there. They were holding a large pack. Some kind of task. And here we get it down after he's done with this thing. Okay. How do I get out? Here, okay. Let's go. Hello? Anyone needs help? I'm giving you help. For free. Anybody wants help? Oh, hello, Aaronville. You again. You'll frighten it away. Ah, you again. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm in the middle of another task. The cloudkin I need to capture is close. Very close. Is that a sheep? You wish to help me with this too? You spend your time in unusual ways, my friend. Still, 2 hunters are generally better than 1. Very well. The canal here is a common gathering spot for birds of all kind, but the one I'm after today is the hornbill. The feathers are green, and its cry a distinctive caw. Single it out and shoot it with a sleeping dart. Ooh, I'm good at that. Let's see if we can get it in one flick shot. Woo! This effects are short-lived, so I'll lie in wait down by the riverbank to clear. We should hit the right one. Shit. Okay, it's a green, and its cry is a distinctive caw. Okay, let's shoot it. green, and it lets out a distinctive call. I thought I saw something. That's not. Yeah. I'm good. This game got nothing on FPS players. Yeah, it just did. Scared away all the other birds. Yay! Yay! Hoo-hoo! Bunny boy.
A fair shot.
Indeed, it is a fair shot.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up and I'll make my way over to you.
Alright. Sounds good. I mean, I am a bard after all. I shoot things for a living. That's my job. Hello there.
There you are. Any new revelations?
Yes, you're all relying on me to carry you guys, right?
So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill.
Why do you want a hornbill?
I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Because they are stocking up that for setting outside. That's my guess.
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a cleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
Below? To where?
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth.
That's
Those
the
who
storage
are,
bunker.
the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Nope, preservation. That's what they want it for. Maybe.
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
Ho ho ho.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance.
That's what I thought.
They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
Not migration, but repopulation of the world after the end times. Horizon
it is,
Zero
though.
Dawn.
An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of
The Forum
forest
assumes
plans.
that the world will be destroyed and making plans along with that. That's my guess.
Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Oh, they will take one shot. That's
Perhaps
all.
you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Foiled again.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
Aww. You can send one
How
of
do
you
you
down.
feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down.
Oh my god.
This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
Thanks, Aaron.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
Perfect's a stretch. It's a little bit dangerous, isn't it?
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you'd do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Oh, thanks. I'll give it a shot.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.
Alright. Wow. That's pretty enlightening. I think I am pretty sure what is going on in Charlian. They're preparing a second bunker, either down low or somewhere else to the east, or some kind of temperate climate. Not temperate climate, more like they're expecting the world to burn. And after it's burned, they're gonna use all this to purify the land and like make sure that people can build a civilization again. Horizon Zero Dawn stuff. Yeah, that's what I think is happening, and they want to make sure that no one knows about it, so that it will never get destroyed. And they are preserving all the knowledge along with it, so that society can restart. Yeah, that is most likely to be it. I honestly very tired again. I'm gonna go and log out right about now. Once I get back into the sanctuary, yeah, I'll continue this sometime later today. Yeah, okay. See you all again in the next stream. Should be pretty soon. I think I'll do one more today, but a bit later. Okay. Bye bye. See you next time.